Welcome to Hey Real Quick with Marty and Amy. What do you got going?
What I got going is I went to the Kroger y'all been going to lately.
The fancy one.
The fancy one. It used to have a bar in it. I feel like anybody listening to this will not believe that, but it did. It had a bar for about 3 or 4 years. I never went to the bar, but there'd be people, and I was always a little confused. I know I'm just deep diving right into that, but
no, it's confusing.
So are you shopping, and then you're like, whoo, man, I could use a shot of tequila or a glass of Chardonnay, and you just park your buggy, and then you just sit there, and then there's a bartender in the middle of Kroger.
That's got to be the worst gig ever. What do you do at Kroger? I'm a bartender. First of all, it's confusing.
Wait, are you drunk now? Because there's no way. Oh, but there is, or there was. So anyway, it's that Kroger.
Yeah. I would see couples. I saw a couple or two sitting at the bar.
That's a different date right there.
Yeah.
I would, man, I mean, I don't drink that.
I mean, I used to love to drink, but I never in my life was like halfway through my grocery shopping list and was like,
I don't know if
I can't do this anymore.
I'm not even to the cereal aisle, but
Yeah. The good news is you don't need a handful of peanuts because you just go get what you want. And it's like, I just opened it at the bar.
Yeah.
I got a bag of Oreos and going to get one of them growlers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Draft beer. Anyway, the reason I'm telling the story is because I had this conversation with a lady on the cracker aisle.
Okay.
So cracker / cookies / prepackaged snacks. Maybe it's like 16. I don't know which number it is. But anyway, so first, by the way, I go by the Oreos. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to see how many different flavors they have.
I'm going to get, can I guess? Did you count?
I think I can relist them.
Probably say like 16, maybe.
It might be a little less. However, there are 4 options for gluten-free Oreos, which I eat gluten-free.
I thought they had 0.
And I will say they are good, and I cannot tell the difference. So you're welcome, Oreo, for that free advertisement. They have mint. They have the golden Oreos. They have regular and double stuffing gluten-free. But I can't buy those because if I buy them, I'm going to eat them all.
Well, we're in Oreos now. First of all, big fan of the golden. I like the golden, I think, more than normal. The normal Oreos.
Yeah.
And
the normal's like, there's so much chocolate cookie. I don't drink milk because I'm lactose intolerant, but you need something to wash that down. Yeah. And a good toothbrushing, but whatever.
It always makes me mad when I buy Oreos and I get home and I'm like, why did I get regular?
Oh, yeah.
Because then they have double stuff, which is the perfect amount, I think. And then they went mega, which is like, why not? There's mega stuff, which is like a double stuff.
Okay.
But who's getting, first of all, you're getting Oreos.
Right.
So why are you trying to be like, you know what, I'm going to get regular because I'm on a new diet.
Yeah.
And I don't need that much. Like, you're getting Oreos.
Right.
Why would you mess around and get a little bit
the minimal amount of cream in the middle? Yeah.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
No sense.
But whatever. Yeah.
So they had that. They also had they have mint. They have birthday cake.
Mm-hmm.
They maybe had a toffee or a something. I think they have peanut butter. They have the golden. They have, and then sometimes they have special like limited edition. Like I'm sure Christmas has one, with the red and the green instead of the regular white.
It's got a Christmas tree on the top part.
Something.
Nobody's looking at the top part.
There's about 10 probably.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
Anyway, so that's in the weeds of the Oreos. You
weren't even shopping for Oreos. You were shopping for crackers.
So I get to the crackers. I'm trying to find these. I don't even eat them. For my kid, Townhouse brand, but they're like pita crackers.
Okay.
I know. It's riveting, I'm sure. But so I was like, well, let me look over here. And this lady's like, man, I'm trying to find these crackers and I don't see them anymore. And so she gets the Sociables on the bottom shelf, which I think those date back to probably 1978. They've been around for a while. They're like a cracker.
Social cracker?
Your mom might have bought it.
Yeah.
When somebody came up.
We only eat these when we're social with other people. Otherwise, yeah.
Yes, Sociables. Like, first of all, it's a mouthful to say that word, and it's the name of a cracker. But anywho, yeah. And then she said, you know what's good is chicken in a biscuit, which is a cracker, but neither has a biscuit or a chicken in the box. But used to make a bacon flavor. And I love those. They were so good. I don't know why they discontinued those, but I could eat those. Oh, I could just eat them plain. Well, first of all, they're not plain. They're sprinkled with fake chicken and fake bacon to taste like chicken and a biscuit with a bacon on it. I don't even understand. But, and I don't think I've had a chicken and a biscuit cracker since I was maybe in 8th grade at somebody's house.
I think I ate them in high school.
Oh, really?
But now if you said, hey, you want a chicken and a biscuit, I'd be like, fantastic. Are we going to Chick-fil-A?
Right.
Or where are we doing this?
What are we doing? Yeah, right. Can we get the spicy?
Yeah, sounds great. Yeah. And then if somebody handed me a little baby half cracker,
I'd be upset.
Yeah. We're gonna have a problem.
Right.
You better have some Oreos to go with it because I'm angry.
And I want at least double stuff.
Yeah, chicken in a biscuit.
Yeah. But it just made me think of like, oh, yeah, the snacks, because those are still hanging around. You know what I mean? Like Cheez-Its, those are still hanging around.
Cheez-Its are going strong. I love Cheez-Its.
We ate pallets worth of Cheez-Its.
Still eat pallets of Cheez-Its.
See, I don't eat Cheez-Its because the cheese, but
I don't even think there's cheese in there.
Well, it's if you look on there, it says contains milk.
I think it's just it. Square Its.
Yeah. Cheez-Its, Cheese Nips. Remember Cheese Nips?
Yeah, they gave them it was like the Pepsi.
It was like the Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheez-It is the Coca-Cola classic.
I know, but I kind of like the Cheese Nips because they were a little
lighter
roast, so to speak.
Roast.
Like they're Starbucks.
What do you do? I'm a roaster. Oh, coffee? No. Cheese Nips.
But they had like a little dusting of real cheese. They were a little cheesier. Definitely got your hands messy. But
right.
Anywho.
So this is a snack aisle.
This is a snack aisle conversation. Okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you what I didn't ever love, except for the shape, was Teddy Grahams. You remember Teddy Grahams? Like,
they're microscopic.
Yeah, they're like, look, it looks like a little bear. And like, well, first of all, the bear doesn't taste very good.
No.
There's 9 of them in this bag.
Yeah, I can't see them without readers.
A 6-pack is like $9.99. Mm-hmm. But they're still going. They still have Teddy Grahams.
Yeah, I mean they sold them in a box when they first came out.
I guess they need to.
Are you talking about the little snack?
They need to sell them on a pallet because they are not filling.
Yeah, I was never a huge fan of those.
Yeah.
So, but it made me think back to also, if you're buying a Little Debbie now. You have to really look for them. They're always it's almost as if the store is like, you don't really need these. We're not going to put them in the snack aisle. They're going to be on some weird end cap by like the ice cream on the far left of the store because we're trying to keep people from eating them.
Right. But if you want to be that unhealthy, you're going to earn it.
Yeah, you got to do some work in here.
Look here, Nick Saban. If you want oatmeal cream pies,
you're gonna have to get some steps in inside the Kroger. But like, remember Choco Gels?
Oh man, I would destroy those things.
Little bit of jelly.
I thought they were gross forever, and then
they're a little dry.
And then I liked them one day, and then I think probably ate a box about every 2 days for.
Oh wow,
it was a lot.
And Nutty Buddies?
I would just take them to my room. I ain't telling my kids this, but I would just take Choco Gels or Honey Buns or whatever.
Okay, let's talk about Honey Bun for a hot second. Speaking of hot second, I used to put it in the microwave with a little bit of butter on it, as if there was
butter on it.
I put butter on it and then heated it up in the microwave. That's what's wrong with me now. But
that's a lot. I remember our granddad would eat them, and they're like, everybody's like, they're not healthy for you. He lived over. What, 95? Maybe?
Yeah, into the 90s. So.
But yeah, I remember I would get a Honey Bun. I think I looked at the...
Fat grams?
Yeah, but that's one of those things you look at, like, with a Honey Bun, you look at calories, sugar, but you wanted the highest number.
Like right, you know what you're doing.
If there's 400 calories in it, it's not that good. I mean, it's okay.
Right.
But yeah, I found one day, it was like 600 calories. I don't know what it was ginormous, and it was so much icing on it.
Did it have the frosted?
Yeah.
Like some
it was just basically all frosting in a bag with some, it was, they were so good.
So good. And see, now we drink coffee. So they would be, It'd be really good with coffee.
I guess.
They kind of slid out of that wrapping a little bit, though. You know what I'm saying? They're kind of...
Or get stuck.
Yeah, you cannot put that in your hand, you know?
I mean, you can.
But you're a psycho if you're just walking around with the honey bun just holding it.
If you ever see somebody holding just a bare naked honey bun.
Run.
Yeah. Call the cops and then just...
Right, yeah.
What do he look like? A lunatic holding a honey bun. That's what he looked like.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's doing that.
You don't need to take fingerprints.
No.
His prints will be everywhere. But, yeah.
Also, But, anywho, honey buns, Cheez-Its. Oh, my goodness. Lots of Chips Ahoy. I feel like we would get Chips Ahoy
we got Chips
every
Ahoy
now
a lot.
and then. You know, puddings. Not the Jell-O puddings, but like the chocolate puddings.
Oh,
you know how there's like, is there Hunt's brand and Del Monte? Del Monte made them in little metal cups where he pulled the thing off.
Gosh,
do you remember that?
Like you're about to eat tuna fish or something. Yeah,
throwback, and you're like, it's chocolate pudding. Yeah,
yeah, I ate a lot of that.
I had a lot of that too. Just pulling that sharp top off. People wouldn't let their little big kids do that now. For no way.
Did you get some pudding? Yeah, but I need a tetanus shot and some stitches. But
my mom put the Del Monte cup in my thing again.
I remember one time, I think I was 5th, 6th grade, something like that, and I remember you bet me $0.25 that I would not eat a ginormous. I'm not talking about a 14-ounce can. I'm talking about the giant can, like 28, 30 ounces of peaches.
Oh, my gosh.
Like the biggest can of peaches you can buy. You're like, I bet you won't eat all those peaches for $0.25. And I was like, watch this. And I just poured them in a bowl and destroyed them. And I was like, give me my $0.25. And looking back on it, I don't know why I did it.
No. Yeah, Mom could have made 2 pies with that or something.
Probably, yeah. It's a lot of peaches.
Good cobbler, at least. But yeah, I remember when Cool Ranch Doritos came out, like when that was new.
Oh,
I was probably like 6th, 7th grade. People were like, have you had Cool Ranch?
Have you had the new ones? Yeah, they're in they're still.
They're good. I cannot eat those either anymore.
I can.
But, man, I mean, I could, but I should not.
I'll tell you, I try to explain to my kids, because now they have Body Armor and Prime and Gatorade. And they have all these different sports drinks. And I was like, no, you don't understand. We had Gatorade.
Yeah.
And it was
still kind of new.
Green.
Yeah.
And they're like, what flavors do you have? I'm like, we had green.
Yeah.
We had, like, the guy that made it on the sideline of the Florida Gators just made one flavor.
Right. And it was in a glass bottle.
Green for Gators, I guess. And halftime we get the powder.
Oh.
But then I remember when they came out with orange. I think it was orange and red.
Yep.
And then we were like, we got 3 flavors. Now you go and you're like,
Glacier Ice Frost Polar Bear. Yeah, it's crazy.
And then you get it and you're like, oh, that's G2. That's half they don't like that. That's half the sugar. And then it's 0, which is 0 sugar.
It's hard to find G2. In the middle, like half the sugar. It's either all or nothing.
Yeah.
I can't find the G2.
Gee whiz, I can't find any of it. Like, yeah. Just give me Gatorade. I don't know.
Yeah.
How about give me, and I always try to get, now it's not so bad because my kids are older, but forever I was so bad I would try to get like white. I'm like, y'all like the white one? So it wouldn't stain their clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Because they'd have a white T-shirt on and be like, I want red Gatorade. And I'm like,
nope.
Well, I don't want to buy another stain stick, so.
Yeah, we're going white.
Yeah.
Yeah, our kids always love the fruit punch. So it'd be like, their top lips all stained. Yeah, stained and yeah. Gatorade. I remember when the Capri Suns were new.
Ooh.
They were not as easily
accessible,
stabbable with the straw. When they came out, you had to go in between the seam.
There was an art to that.
Top.
Yeah,
people were like, "These are cool, but we can't get in them to drink them."
Because there was an art to the Capri Sun. You had to squeeze at the bottom, make the flat, all the liquid go up, make the flat kind of the top flat, kind of push down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you just stab straight down.
Okay.
Because everybody else was just stab straight through every time.
Yeah.
Or you use the wrong end of the straw.
And then it's going everywhere. It's all over the lunch table, and
Yeah, and I think they're what is it, 3 ounces of liquid? It's not a lot.
Oh, yeah. I never loved them.
It's enough to say, oh, that was good. Can I have 4 more of those?
Right, yeah.
I'll tell you what's gross is
What is
gas station snacks. Not for kids. Are we still talking about kid snacks?
Any snacks.
Oh.
But it just made me think of snacks.
I just
growing
remember
up, chicken and biscuit. But.
stopping at gas stations.
Mm-hmm.
Be like teenager, 20.
Uh-huh.
Like, especially like landscape crews, stuff like that. You know, like when you're working.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're going to stop at a gas
yeah.
station, you got to fill up the truck. Everybody's going to hop out.
Right.
Go in the gas station, get a snack.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
It's
and
limited.
people would, yeah. But you'd have those people who are like, oh, man, I love Vienna sausages on these saltines, taking it back to crackers.
Yeah.
And then some people do straight up sardines on the saltines. And I'm talking like in August in Alabama. Like it's 105 outside, and they're just eating like a can of sardines on a saltine cracker.
That is all kind of wrong.
I know, and I'm just over there with like
Yeah.
Cheez-Its and like
and I smell the sauce because you're about to pass out.
wave this Mountain Dew under my nose and wake me up. Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. That is rough.
I don't see how people do that. That's not a snack though.
No, but yeah, I always see those things
That's
in
raw.
headless baby
Yeah.
minnows. I don't
It's
know.
redneck sushi. That's what that is. Sorry.
I've never had them. Have
Sardines?
you? Yeah.
No, it's called bait, and I'm not
Yeah.
eating it.
Yeah. Ooh, that's rough.
I've never
So-
in my life been like, you know what I want on this? A dead fish.
Okay, so
Sorry.
one step further. So remember how Mom used to make salmon croquettes?
Mm-hmm.
Did you like those?
I used to love them.
I used to love them too.
I ain't gonna love them now.
Not after this story.
No,
So this is probably
I'm already sweating. No, I'm just kidding. Go.
This is probably 3 years ago. I was like, I'm gonna see if I can make those.
Yeah.
Did you? Have you done it?
What? Oh, how they're made?
Yeah.
Oh, they just grind up the.
So I bought the canned salmon.
Mm-hmm. Did you open it and pass out?
Almost, my mouth is watering now, but like not in a good way. Like the way where you almost are hearing your ears ring and you start seeing the spots.
Right.
It's too much of all of it in there, and I was
oh
like,
Lord. Okay.
I'm having to breathe.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just eat a cracker. I'll just eat a chicken and a biscuit. Because
It was bad. But
chicken and a biscuit still better than fish in a can.
It was rough. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I used to eat those a lot and enjoyed them.
Yeah. But I mean, she did all the hard work then because there was no like, probably salmon already pre-done. I'm like, man, that was a ton of like prep. And I was like, man, Mom, I failed. I couldn't do that,
No.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we had to go back in time
No.
and like prepare meals in like the 70s and 80s? I'd be like,
resources are limited, man. We
there's
got
a
all this
can of
stuff.
peas, heat them up. Like, I ain't doing none of this stuff. Everything's,
No.
you're like, there's flour all over the counter. You got to roll. If there's
Okay.
a rolling pin involved, I'm
Yeah.
rolling out. Like,
Yeah.
I am not making it.
So remember she would make homemade biscuits? Those little bitty, oh man, they were good.
Yeah.
She would make homemade biscuits sometimes before we went to school.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah. I'm like this. Are there no Nutri-Grain bars left? I'm the worst. But okay, fast forward to my 8th grade year. And that's when like
Kicked in. Like, I'm not doing this.
like canned biscuits, because they weren't a big
Oh,
thing
yeah.
before, right? So this is what, mid-'80s maybe? And it was like, oh, I would have already been doing canned biscuits. But
Yeah.
sometimes we'd have those, which Texas style, remember those? The flaky ones? Love those. Also the cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
I did
talk
like
a
those.
minute about those.
We ate those every morning for about 3 years. Maybe.
Yeah. And you spread the icing on there?
We get those sometimes now, the Pillsbury Doughboy cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. It's a throwback, like sensory throwback.
Yeah. I still don't enjoy them a lot. I think I'm just kind of over them. Kind of like I don't eat canned peaches anymore.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
That should have at least been $1.
Oh, one more thing I was thinking about. Well, first of all, there's too many options for everything in a grocery store. Because
Yeah.
the worst is like, hey, can you pick up some bread? You're like, okay. Then you
Give
go
me-
to the bread aisle and you're
yeah.
like,
Can I have a
okay.
flow chart? Because
Everybody
it's-
in our house likes something different. Somebody likes this,
course.
somebody likes that. And then you got to get like hot dog bun. You can pay whatever you want. You're like,
Yeah.
do I want to spend $7 for 4 hot dog buns?
Mhm.
Or do I want to spend 99 cents for some that are outdated yesterday?
Yeah.
I love the cheap ones.
Me too.
Like, if you
you're
don't
going
eat-
hot dog,
Yeah,
don't
but
be
if you don't
bougie
eat them
about
in
the
30
buns.
seconds,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like strawberries.
Oh, right.
Like when you get strawberries, you're like, oh, this will last a little while. No, you better eat them in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Or
Wash them when you get home and go ahead and start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just start pounding strawberries, and you better eat that $8 now or you're going to throw it away tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Totally. The bread's too much.
Creamer. Ice cream. What, ice cream
Yeah.
creamer? No, that's just ice cream.
Ice cream is crazy.
Yeah. I don't.
It's crazy how much it is. Sorry to sound like a grandparent, but yeah.
Yeah, it's too. But coffee creamer, it's insane. It's like, do you want Snickers? I'm like, if I want a
No.
Snickers, I'll just buy a Snickers.
Yeah.
Everybody's
just
like,
want
they
the
got
oat milk.
Kit Kat, they got Reese's. I'm like, I don't think you want coffee. I think you want to go to the gas station, go down the candy bar aisle. You know?
Skip straight past the sardines and get yourself a dusty Snickers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
some
what
of those
tastes
is
better
like- yeah.
than Snickers creamer? A Snickers
Snickers.
bar.
Yeah, you can put it in your coffee cup. Let it melt and stir it up.
Or just eat a Snickers and then take a sip of coffee.
Yep.
I don't get it. Yeah, I get like sweet cream.
Oh,
or just,
yeah.
You know,
We get the oat milk maple. It's got a little.
it's like you're having coffee in Yellowstone, like in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like coffee came out of the tree.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of syrup in there, which sometimes when we run out of coffee creamer, because we use the oat milk,
You do syrup in coffee?
we do a little bit of just because it's unsweetened oat milk. So we do that for the cream,
Yeah.
and then we just do a little bit of the syrup. It sweetens it. I'm telling you, change your life.
Well, I guess some
Save it.
people do. Don't some people put honey?
Maybe, but
Honey in their
saves
coffee?
money for sure.
Yeah.
Instead of buying the
I don't like the giant coffee creamers, like the largest size. I don't like those because, like, first of all, if I spill this, my
yeah,
kitchen is ruined.
Yeah.
Like, we got to do
Right.
new floor. Like,
Oh, like the jugs that they
The
have
jugs.
at Buc-ee's? Yeah.
yeah, you got to use two. If you have to use 2 hands to pour it into a cup
If
of
you
coffee,
got to call the rock up to come pick it up and pour it for you,
Yeah.
then it's too big.
That's
yeah,
like
they
the-
should have a handle on it.
yeah, I don't get it.
What is that? Yeah.
I think they ought to have coffee creamers where you just drop it in. I'm not talking about like individual. Yeah, like just a little cube.
Like
like
a
just-
sugar cube.
Yeah, just keep them in the fridge. It can be whatever, Snickers, Kit Kat, whatever. You take one
Oh.
cube out, drop it in, it dissolves, stir it up.
Oh, man.
Boom.
You might be on
I just got
something.
paid.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, somebody's going to invent it,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be at the store and I'm going to be like, I thought
said
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog, I would buy that.
See?
You could get all the same flavor. You could get an oat milk or
Variety
almond milk
pack.
version. Yeah, man. Ooh. I love that. Doggone
Yeah, sounds good. Well,
it. Mm.
who makes coffee creamer? I don't know. What's
I
the
don't know.
company? I'll send them an email.
Silk International Delight. Well, Silk
Is it
makes
Silk?
Silk
make
makes
everything.
soy and like they make an oat milk creamer that we buy.
Right. Tell you what I don't understand while we're on this creamer kick is, okay, so you have almond milk.
Yeah. We're those
Okay.
people. Yeah. Oat
No, I like almond milk,
Uh-huh.
but here's my beef. I can't eat beef. Here's my beef with almond milk. First of all, you would go and be like, oh, I can't have milk, so make sure you pick me up an almond milk.
Mm-hmm.
But now if somebody tells you that, you're going to call them or FaceTime them
Yeah.
and be like, well, there's 14 different options for almond milk.
Yes.
Do you want sweetened? Do you want kind of
Unsweetened.
sweetened?
Do you want half and half?
Yeah, sweetened a little bit, but not
Yeah.
too much.
Do you want vanilla flavor in it?
Yeah.
There's also a creamer now that's half almond, half coconut milk.
Can we make a whole
Quit crossing
decision?
the streams with the creamer. It's too.
Yeah.
It just make it one nut milk or the other. You know what I'm saying?
This is all nuts. Yeah, there should be one nut milk. Pick an almond, pick a coconut, I don't know, squeeze it, whatever you got to do. Yeah.
All I'm saying is some
Milk.
people are allergic to maybe one or the other or something. That's
Okay.
why they have different.
All right.
I like the oat milk.
No, but hold on.
I know I'm high
Hold on, wait a
maintenance.
minute. So some people are allergic to, so they couldn't
Tree
have,
nuts?
no, wait a minute. So they can't have dairy.
Mm-hmm.
So they start drinking almond milk.
Yeah.
Okay. But now they're allergic to almonds.
Then they're going to have to learn to drink black coffee.
And then they got to drink coconut milk. Am I correct?
I don't know. It's definitely a tree.
But what
nut.
happens?
I think
I
you're
feel
out.
like you're just allergic to milk and you should just
Give it up and put some sugar in it, I guess. There's also there's hazelnut flavored coffee beans too.
There's too many flavors.
I know, it's too much.
What happened to the days? Of course, I don't drink it, but I'm like,
What happened to the days of just...
yeah, just drink black coffee, wimps.
Yeah,
I couldn't
that's
drink
how it was. I couldn't.
No. If you, I would pay you to not drink black coffee.
So my son-in-law drinks black coffee.
Yeah, my buddy Nick does.
He's
loves
trying to talk our
black
daughter into drinking black coffee.
It's cheaper.
Well, and then, go somewhere, especially if you travel, and they're like, well, we have half and half. I'm like, well, my whole day will be shot. If I
Like
drink
somebody's
that.
house.
Yeah. Or,
But coffee shops
international
have.
travel, whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't have the oat milk. All we have is the real milk. And you're like, okay. So, but I could drink it with sugar.
But I don't think I would. I feel like it would be. That's like saying I'm going to make it easy for when I am inconvenienced.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Basically.
saying? Yeah,
I
but
think you
like.
have to just be team one or the other. Like, I
Right,
can't
yeah.
drink it black and then sometimes drink it with the Snickers.
But that's kind of
'cause
like.
that's-
But that's kind of like, you know what? If I don't run my air conditioner and I just get used to being hot, then when I go outside, I won't be that hot.
And then why would you ever turn it on again?
Right. Yeah. I would
I
just
don't
be
know,
like, you know what?
'cause-
I got the
'cause you're-
option.
Stuff's going to start peeling off the walls in your house if you got wallpaper because
I guess, yeah.
humidity. I don't know.
Some people love, yeah. My buddy drinks black coffee.
Yeah.
I cannot do it. It tastes like motor oil and hairspray.
It tastes like I'm about to throw up sometimes too.
Yeah.
Because it's so strong.
Every now and then, I will go like, you know what? Robin started drinking black coffee when she was doing the fasting thing.
Yeah, is she still doing that?
No, now she drinks like whatever the little inner spark or what, like a little hot energy drink or something. Not an energy drink, like hot water with flavoring, whatever. It's got caffeine, but it's not coffee.
Gotcha.
But she would drink black coffee Monday through Friday. And every now and then I'd be like, I could do that. And I'd take a sip and I'd just be like, I'd just rather kick caffeine.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Now's when we've run out of things to say.
Yeah, I need some more. Okay.
I have no more pods to cast. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good one.